Hello everyone, this is Ryan from Amnesty, and I'm going to show you how to play as Germany. I'm not going to actually really show you any in-game footage or doing anything, but what I am going to show you is two special units. I'm going to explain to you what playstyle I recommend you to play as, well, play through as, what kind of dominate victory, cultural victory, scientific victory, that sort of thing. So, without ado, for Germany, upon defeating a barbarian unit inside an encampment, there's a 50% chance you earn 25 gold and they join your side. You also pay 25% less for land unit maintenance. That's his personality trait, which is huge. As Germany, you're going to want to go for the domination victory, and that's about it. You can go, I would recommend maybe even going a science route, because throughout all the cities that you take, if you keep them, clearly you're going to have a large empire. Chances are you have a decent amount of people, and that means you have a lot of sides. So you definitely could win a scientific battle. I mean, anything is possible in civilization as well. I mean, hell, you could be Bismarck and even win a cultural victory. But I definitely recommend domination, not domination. Science is what I would go through. Anyway, the two special units they have, it's the Landsknecht and the Panzer. Those two are both excellent units. Obviously, Germany is not an early game civ, which is different from some of the other videos I've done. And with that being said, since he's not an early civ, you would think that you would have to wait to dominate, but you don't with Bismarck because of the barbarians trait you get, where when you kill a barbarian, or otherwise would kill a barbarian, they have a chance to join you, so you're able to amass a huge army just like any other early game civ, which is a huge bonus. But anyway, I'm going to show you a more in-depth look at two units that they have. So for the Landsknecht, they have a cost of 45 production, which is nothing. It replaces a pikeman. Now what makes a Landsknecht so powerful is the fact that it only costs 45 production. That is very quickly you are able to make that unit. You're going to be able to pump them out like no other, and you should, because they will take over everything if you do it right. They have a combat bonus of 16 and a movement of 2, so they're your average pikemen, but a little bit stronger. And they do have a bonus amount against mounted units, but that's obvious because they are just a German version of pikemen. So Landsknecht should definitely be used against mounted units. I would suggest cities, and just make a lot of them. And you're just able to overwhelm your enemies with just the fact that you have tons of units. And then the other unique unit is the Panzer, which is a tank. Now that's going to be a late game unit. It costs 375 production, which it's going to take a while to make that, even when you're up to par. It's really good. The biggest bonus about it is that it has more movement than a regular tank does. And it also has a higher combat bonus than a regular tank does. And its abilities, they don't have defense against terrain bonuses, but that's any tank, so it's nothing new. And it can also move after attacking, which is a huge benefit. You're able to take something out and then move. And I believe, I could be wrong here, I believe you can actually pillage a tile. So whatever you kill something, the tank gets injured. Pillage something, the tank will actually begin to heal itself. So it's a very, very, very useful unit, especially if you're the first to get tanks or panzers for this case, because then you're able to just absolutely dominate. So next, I'm going to show you the social policies that I would recommend you take. Alright, now I will show you the social policies that I would recommend if you were to play Bismarck. Definitely would go with honor. Honor kind of speaks for itself. It'll give you a 33% combat bonus against barbarians. You're going to be wanting to kill lots and lots of barbarians, as many as you want. Well, not one, but as many as you can. And why is that? Again, its personality trait is going to give you the barbarians, has a chance to do it. So essentially, the more barbarians you kill, the more units you have. The more units you have, you're able to take over more and more quickly. It's a huge benefit. Most of the time, honors are situational social policy. Now, of course, you don't have to take honor if in the beginning. If you're Bismarck, you can also take tradition or liberty. But if I were you, I would choose honor, especially because you are able to just break out in many wars early on as Germany. You're not limited like some civilizations are. So I would definitely go with that. And then something else that probably is food for thought. You get later in the game and you still haven't wiped out everybody and you are looking for a domination victory. Autocracy is definitely one that you're going to want to pick, because again, it will further reduce the amount of money it costs to maintain your units. Since it does it by 33%, it would be a combined bonus of 53%, which is huge, because you're essentially really not paying for much of a military, but yet you can amass this huge military. Not to mention, if you have the full autocracy tree, you'll have a 25% attack bonus to all military units. So, that's going to wrap it up here, and please check out some of my other basics, and thank you for watching, guys.